K-Rock 955, Tom and Loggy, a very special guest joining us now is someone we haven't spoken to for a while, but not for lack of wanting to.
No.
That life gets in the way,
Well, she's been like, guys, stop texting me. I'm busy. I'm writing new music. I'm getting stuff done. But now we've got a little bit of a window in her busy schedule. It's Alice Ivy. Hello.
Hello. How's it going?
Really
so
good.
to speak to you guys again.
Yes, great to have you back in Geelong in a fashion. For people who don't know, you are a proud Geelong girl yourself.
I sure am. Yep. Born and bred, and that's such a weird sentence. I was just like, wow. But no, I am a true Geelong. I'm a Geelong fan, and I was also born in Geelong, and my hometown.
Yeah.
Whereabouts are you at the moment? Because I'm pretty sure last time we chatted to you, I think you were either in Brunswick or Fitzroy or something like that. Are you still in that inner Melbourne suburb doing that lifestyle at the moment?
Yes, I am. I've sort of shifted a little bit to like a little bit north. I feel like as we kind of get older, like you kind of shift out of the city.
Out. Yeah.
So like I feel like lockdowns aged me. So yeah, I'm in Pascoe Vale now, which is kind of next to Brunswick essentially. So not too far.
Yeah, no, that's all right. You have a lot of elderly neighbours that can give you food.
Pretty much. It's very suburban. I kind of love it though. It's good.
Yeah, for sure. So you've been in Melbourne whilst all this lockdown has gone on. Last time we spoke to you, it was obviously the big festival, or maybe possibly more recently than that. We're not 100% sure. But look, it's been a while anyway since we've caught up with you. How have you found kind of being an artist in lockdown? And on top of that, how are you feeling now that things are starting to open up again?
I mean, I feel like, being an artist is just the same as sort of like other people, I guess. It's pretty hard when your world kind of gets turned upside down, and obviously, haven't really had live shows on the cards, or I'm also a music producer, so haven't been able to like get into the room with other artists and, write music. And that's been incredibly frustrating. But I guess, as everyone else, it's just a time to adapt. And I guess everything kind of switched to virtual for me. Like I was doing live streaming stuff, and I was still doing Zoom writing sessions and that kind of thing. But it's definitely kind of all hitting at once with the world opening up again.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Like it's incredibly exciting. Like I've got a few big things coming up that I'm like, wow, I've been waiting for this for years, but it's definitely a lot, and I feel like just got to take it easy and ease back into it,
Well, you've only got a few weeks to do it because the end of 2021 is fast approaching. Beyond the Valley was huge. They've changed it now to Beyond the City. You've got the New Year's Eve gig at the Sydney Myer Music Bowl. Any chance you're going to be doing the countdown? Because I can imagine that is pretty stressful.
It's actually funny. I'm actually playing 2 festivals on New Year's Eve.
Oh.
So it's not even just like, we'll just like open the door. It's like, no, we're bursting through the door and like getting back out there. So it's like, it's pretty hectic. So I'm playing Beyond the City during the daytime, and then, which is at the Sydney Myer Music Bowl, which I'm incredibly excited for. Like that's such a great venue, and like, the lineup's incredible, like Panau and so just so many incredible bands. But then also I am playing an evening slot at New Year's Eve on the Hill, which is about 2 hours away. And and that is, I don't believe I'm doing the countdown. To be honest, like the countdown sounds like a complete nightmare as an artist to do. Like it sounds like I mean, as an audience, like I've gone to festivals and, been to falls, and like as from the audience perspective, it's always like so exciting. But as an artist, it's the most stressful thing ever, because you're like, oh my gosh, like what happens if I miss my cue and it's midnight and I didn't do the countdown?
Well, someone at Falls did that once. I can't remember who it was.
Probably.
I don't know if it was like Peking Duck or I don't want to throw those boys in it, but I remember being at Falls, like looking at my phone, like it's 5 past, and they just kept going with the song and missed it. So I think that's good, just to play, and then you can enjoy your own countdown in your own time.
Yeah, I feel like it's just less pressure, and like I'm doing a daytime at Beyond the City, and then I'm playing, I think, around like 10 o'clock or something. So it's good getting the set out of the way, and that way I can properly actually enjoy New Year's rather than just being really stressed about this countdown.
And sort of not cutting it fine either, because you've got plenty of time between your afternoon set to get 2 hours out of town and be there in time for your nighttime set.
Unfortunately, like it sounds wild, but it's just like it's part of. I feel like this was normal life 3 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, just playing 2 shows a day and just like, we'll make it work. 2-hour drive, no worries. But now it's like, oh my God, that sounds like the biggest day ever. I need to train for that.
Get your endurance back up.
Oh my God, Blake. Yeah, totally.
Yeah. I think we're all going to have to do that. Let's talk about your new music. So the LP is Don't Sleep. You've got some great collabs on that, but the new song Weakness. So you've teamed up with Brisbane's own Psycho for that one. Very cool song. And continuing on, it's very Alice Ivy, and people are loving it, but it's got this nice vibe to it, I think.
Yeah.
I'm super proud of this song. So this was a song that was actually written in lockdown over Zoom, believe it or not. Sometimes things happen over Zoom, sometimes things don't happen over Zoom, and this was a good thing that came out of it. And so Psycho and I jumped on late last year, and I showed her this like instrumental track that I'd kind of written, and I've moved into a new space, and I'm just really delving into like old gear, and so I kind of like, it's kind of got like a 70s sort of like disco sort of vibe to it, and she was into it, and then we wrote the song in about 4 hours over Zoom. So it's pretty cool, and it's finally good to have new music out. You know, I feel like this is a new era, and I've been working really hard on my 3rd album, and good times.
Well, your songs always make me want to just kick into a tinny. Do you know what I mean? Like every single song you release, I'm like, oh, the sun's on me. I'm having a good time. And I love, Tom and I were chatting about this beforehand, before we were going to chat to you. We just love what you bring to the live stage.
Yeah.
Your dancing is all of our dancing. And we're like, there's my mate, Ella. Like, she's up there. Like, you just bring your full self to the stage. So thank you for that, because as I'm sitting back enjoying a tinny and hopefully seeing you live ASAP, you bring everything to the stage. So thanks for still continually doing that for us.
Oh, mates, I massively appreciate that comment. That means a lot. Usually when I'm dancing like wild on stage, it's because I'm so nervous, and it's like the only way to let out everything.
Yeah.
So when you're like, wow, she's going extra hard today, I must be having a really anxious day or something.
Just shitting yourself. Okay.
But generally when I do write music and like write songs, I kind of do envision it playing it live. I feel like that's just such a key part of when I write music, especially, you know, Alice stuff. I really do approach it as if I'm like, okay, cool, maybe I should shorten that because like, you know, or maybe extend that, or maybe I should make this part bigger, just because I'm always thinking about how it could be played live. And I massively appreciate that comment. Thank you so much.
Oh, you are so welcome. We absolutely adore you. Before we let you go, we heard that there was a dog barking in the background there. Can you show us your pooch? Is that weird to ask?
No. Come here. Come here. Oh, yeah. She's so used to this kind of
no. What's her name?
Me, Cupie.
Oh, Cupie. Oh, hello,
yeah, this is Cupie. So Weakness, the song came out on my own record label because I'm independent now, and the record label is called Cupie Mayo Records.
Amazing. Claim to fame.
And she's mayonnaise coloured.
Yes, she is. Yeah. So the star of the show is here.
Is this the famous dog that vomited on your jacket?
Yes.
No, that was another dog that I used to live with, Moss. Yeah, I love how you know that. That's so funny.
We were going to come smell your jacket, because that was the jacket you were driving on the Great Ocean Road. And
that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I remember that story quite clearly. No, unfortunately, I don't. Moss and Cupie, though, are like best friends. And so it's really cute. They always play together, but that's so funny. Yeah, I had to get that jacket dry cleaned.
Yeah, I was
Yes,
just going to say,
remember.
I imagine you would have had it dry cleaned by now. So.
Yeah. Yeah. I was also like quite shocked about the dry cleaning expense too. I was like, I don't ever dry clean shirt, you know.
Yeah.
It's like the one time I do, the dog vomits on my jacket.
Yeah.
Like, oh, damn.
It's not cheap. It's not cheap. Hey, mate, we love the song. We're going to have a listen now. We can't wait to see you back in concert, and maybe sometime in the not too distant future, back down home here in Geelong.
100%. Always got it. Yeah, I'm coming home soon. Keep an eye out. But yeah, thanks so much, Legends, for the chat. It's been good.
That's Alice Ivy there on K-Rock 955.
Fresh Daily with Tom and Loggy on K-Rock 955.